What's up, YouTube? You're Goldwing with Derrick T, and today's video is a little different. I'm doing it a little different because I told you that I had a broken GoPro, and it's a Hero 7 Black. I dropped it. I thought I had just cracked the screen, but evidently I did much more damage than just cracking the screen. There must be some functionality on the inside of the camera that was damaged as well, because the audio coming from there is just horrible. And I told you I had taken some pretty good footage that I wasn't able to use, and so I found a way to salvage some of that footage by just playing some random clips here of me riding through the city and really kind of pulling the audio from somewhere else. This is actually a voiceover after kind of editing the video the way that I wanted it. Kind of went into post, and I'm doing a voiceover here from the computer, and so we'll see how this turns out. But yeah, dropped the GoPro Hero 7, cracked it, messed it all up on the inside, and here's a picture of it on your screen. So as you can see, that Hero 7 Black is pretty damaged. So what my plan was simply to look for another GoPro Hero 7 Black, because one thing that I tried to do, I tried to replace it with the Max 360, mounting that to the front of my helmet and running the audio pack to that, and it works. Nothing wrong with it, but it takes away my 360 view because it's mounted so close to my helmet. The 360 view is kind of like a close-up of my nose, and so that didn't work out well. Plus, there's no noise cancellation on the Max 360. When you plug in that external mic, it's still taking in wind noise and motorcycle noise as well. So what was happening was the wind noise and the noise from the bike was just completely overpowering my voice coming out from the helmet. So the Max 360 wasn't the answer. Next up, I tried my GoPro Hero 7 Silver, and I've told you in other videos that that particular camera was given to me by a friend, and to that friend who gave me that camera, if you're watching this video, please don't take this personal. But what I'm about to say about the Hero 7 Silver is I would never spend my own money on that particular camera. I couldn't believe the differences. I used to think a GoPro was a GoPro, particularly because it was a Hero 7. I literally thought it was just a color situation. But then, you know, just looking at it farther, of course there's no screen on the front of the Hero 7 Silver. But then some other nuances I learned the hard way pretty much was, number one, you couldn't record in super view. That was a huge thing for me because all of my recordings I do in super view, and then with the Max 360 I do it in 360 view. So that was a big feature for me. The second thing was that in my last video you saw where I attached a battery pack to the back of my helmet so I could get more recording time out of the GoPros, which have notoriously horrible battery lives. Well, here's the problem with the Hero 7 Silver. The 7 Silver doesn't allow for you to remove a battery. It's just when the charge goes down, you have to plug it in and recharge it. And farther, I plug the Hero 7 Silver from the camera to the battery pack, and the camera will only charge when I'm not recording. Now tell me, what use is that? So already I'm kind of dissatisfied with using the Hero 7 Silver as an answer to my primary camera being on the front mount of my helmet. So now I'm back to replacing the GoPro Hero 7 Black. By the way, for me, the GoPro Hero 7 Silver is good for handheld applications. I put it inside of a gimbal that has actually the mounting for the GoPro and a mounting for my iPhone, which I use to do pictures and small videos when I'm not on the bike. If I'm out and walking around and taking pictures of scenery, or just hanging out with friends, that's what I found the GoPro Hero 7 Silver to be good for me for. Other people might find better uses for it as far as it being an action camera, but my best use is just simply in a handheld application. So on to replacing the Hero 7 Black. I recently got the GoPro subscription, and one of the member benefits there was the camera replacement benefit. It cost $79, and for that $79 you ship them also the broken camera, and they send you a replacement camera. So that was pretty much what I had resigned to do. So I reached out to GoPro and I got the process started, and in the process the representative puts me on hold for about 10 minutes. So I start losing my patience, and I'm thinking I'm just going to disconnect the conversation, try it again later. But finally the rep did come back, and they told me I have some bad news. I can't replace your GoPro Hero 7 Black. And so now I'm thinking in my mind, well, why not? I know it's definitely been less than 2 years since I've had that camera. And the representative responds and says, but listen, I don't want to leave you hanging. So this is what I was able to do. Since I can't replace the GoPro Hero 7 Black, I can upgrade you to the Hero 8 Black. And on top of that, because of the inconvenience, we can waive the $79 replacement fee. So I'm getting a GoPro Hero 8 Black, and I don't have to pay the $79 replacement fee. As a matter of fact, I just shipped everything out today, and the only thing that I had to pay was $1.71 for the envelope that I shipped the broken camera back to them in. So I can wait a few days for my new camera to come to me. Now I'm sure it's refurbished, but I don't really care about that. If it's refurbished and in perfect working order, that's a win. So I say that to say, for those of you motovloggers out there who are using GoPros, if you haven't signed up for that GoPro subscription for $4.99 a month, that is money well spent. And no, this is not a paid promotion, and GoPro didn't pay me to say that, nor are they paying me to produce this video. I'm just very, very satisfied as a customer of GoPro because they honored their replacement and even compensated me for an inconvenient thing in not being able to replace my GoPro Hero 7 Black. So hey, that's money well spent. For $5 a month, you can't really beat that. Even if I had to pay the $79, it was easier to do that than it was to pay $250 for a new camera. So that was a win. So yeah, this was just my way of being able to salvage some of the terrible audio from some of my otherwise really good footage of me just kind of riding around the city. And so the ride itself had no particular rhyme or reason as far as how I edited the clips together. Like I said, I just wanted you all to kind of get an idea of what I've been dealing with as far as my motovlog setup as of late. And so but I find this to be a pretty effective way of getting things done. I'm actually sitting at my computer while I'm doing this voiceover, and it's actually not that bad. Hopefully you found the video enjoyable and somewhat informative. Those are the two things that I really strive to do in every one of my videos, is to bring you something of value that will keep you coming back. And hey, speaking of enjoying the content, if you haven't already, if you do me a big favor and hit that subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner of your screen, that would help me out tremendously. And I just want to thank you all for supporting the channel the way that you have. And hey, I'm Derrick T, your Goldwinging, and we'll be back with another video after I get my GoPro Hero 8 Black. So stay tuned. You all be safe out there until then, and I'll talk to you all later.